Now is Charlotte Perez, Arizona Young Republicans chairwoman, to talk about where the heads are of young voters in this tight race in Arizona. Charlotte, thank you so much for being with us. You're in Phoenix, I understand. How long have you lived in Arizona? And tell me about your state.
Yes, ma'am. I've been here for about 4 years now. I moved out here back in 2020, and it's honestly just been a whirlwind living here in Arizona. I moved out here from the East Coast, and the West Coast is definitely the Wild West out here. So, Arizona obviously is the #1 battleground state. We're very used to all eyes being on us when it comes to an election season. So I appreciate you guys having me today.
Of course. So tell us what you're seeing as far as engagement with young voters registering to vote and what's bringing them into the fold.
So a lot of young voters, especially in Arizona, I think what's bringing them into the fold, the #1 thing here is the economy. I mean, it's very unlivable here when it comes to, border security. We have a ton of immigrants coming into Arizona, and just inflation in the economy with basic things like gas prices and groceries, housing. I mean, young people want to be able to start a family, own a home. And unfortunately, it's just under the Biden administration, it's not possible out here. So I think, being a young Republican, especially out here in Arizona, bringing more people into the fold and kind of seeing how the dynamic has changed ever since, we switched from Biden to Harris. A lot of young people are super amped up for President Trump. I mean, I think ever since the RNC convention in July, it just has absolutely been this wave of new people coming into our party. And we were super fortunate to have RFK out here a couple weeks ago, where he formally endorsed President Trump. And that has just been a massive help here in Arizona, getting more people registered to vote for November.
You've got a bunch of big college campuses in Arizona, in Phoenix and Tucson. What does the ground game look like to not only engage young voters, but to make sure that they register and show up in November to the polls, whether it's mail-in or in person?
I think Arizona is super fortunate to have a ton of organizations out here that are very focused on making sure turnout is the #1 priority for November for early voting. I mean, we have early voting coming up in almost a month, and we are, especially with college campuses. I mean, we have College Republicans of America, we have Turning Point USA, we have the Young Republicans. All of those organizations are super focused on our college campuses and making sure that Republicans, and especially just college students in general, are informed of what is going on. It's very easy, especially for the generation now that is in college, for them to kind of get distracted with, TikTok, Instagram, all this kind of fake news, as you would say, that's going on in these social media platforms, especially Twitter too, where they don't really do research. They see one thing and they run with it. So I think it's critical to have these kind of organizations helping out and informing younger voters as well.
One of the things, and I mentioned this a moment ago, Charlotte, is we're seeing Republicans for Harris. I know in some of the areas in Maricopa County, billboards are going up. How does the Trump campaign combat that? And how problematic is it? What is your messaging around Republicans who are supporting a Democrat in this race?
I mean, personally, I don't think we would call them Republicans. I just think we would call them Democrats. We don't claim those people out here. And at the end of the day, I mean, we saw the news hits and all the media with Republicans for Harris out here. And quite frankly, they are irrelevant to us. We honestly, some of us don't even know who they are. We haven't heard of them. They're all former electeds. They're not really very much involved with anything that's going on anymore. And at the end of the day, the Trump campaign and everybody out here is just remaining focused on the goal, which is to get President Trump elected. And, we're not going to allow any distractions, especially as minimal as Republicans for Harris. I mean, they're Democrats. We're just going to call them what they are, because no Republican in their right mind would vote for Kamala Harris, especially after the horrific administration that she's been a part of over the last 3 years. So, we're just moving forward and continuing with our mission. We're not allowing any distractions. And, every organization out here is completely focused on getting people registered to vote, early voting, and day of voting.
And part of that mission is, I'm sure, communicating with young Republican voters in other states. Tell me about some of the events that you all have planned coming up, not just in Arizona, but elsewhere, to coordinate and get out the vote.
Yeah, so the Arizona Young Republicans are obviously part of the Young Republican National Federation. And so our National Federation is doing like 8 deployments across the country. We're super focused on House seats and Senate seats. And so we're kind of, they're coming out here to Arizona in October. So just we're going to CD6 to go door knocking and get out the vote for Juan Ciscomani.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.